Hey guys, today is June 7th, 2013. Here's a quick gold and silver update for the day. Gold is down just over 2% in a very sharp decline, and silver is down just over 3% in the same sharp decline fashion. So the reason that gold and silver are down today are because US payroll data beats forecasts. This supports hopes that the recovery of the world's biggest economy is still on track, which may quicken the end of the Federal Reserve's ultra-loose monetary policy. So this is an article here on dailysilverupdate.com. I'll put the link down below. But what I basically want to discuss is whether the Federal Reserve and Ben Bernanke can actually taper down their quantitative easing programs. Now, something I've realized in the gold and silver quote unquote community on YouTube is that there's this belief that the quantitative easing programs can never stop. The only way our economy is still going and still performing at the sort of in the direction that it is through these artificial propping up of bonds, of mortgage-backed securities, of things like this that the quantitative easing programs support. So I guess my question to you guys is, can you see a day coming where we're completely finished with quantitative easing and the economy is just left to operate on its own without these I guess false propping up of the economy? Now, my main reason for asking these questions is the fact that I see a massive crash, like a further crash in the gold and silver prices if this does happen, if we do completely stop the quantitative easing programs, or even if we're on sort of a path to stop the quantitative easing programs. I mean, what's that going to do to gold and silver prices? Because gold and silver prices have been rising in the past not the past 2 years, but ever since 2009, since we've had these big financial issues. People were expecting a whole bunch of money to get printed and injected into the economy. So based on that sort of based on that information and that and I guess that belief that a bunch of money was going to get printed and put into the economy, people went strong into gold and silver. But then I guess maybe people started seeing some improvements in the economy. Maybe some people started to anticipate that the Federal Reserve was going to stop their QE programs, and maybe that explains this recent price smash and crash and correction, whatever you want to call it, that we've been having over the past 2 years. So I don't know, this is basically just an open question to you guys. Please leave a comment in the description box below whether you agree with my point of view or disagree with my point of view. But that's the great thing. I don't really have a point of view on this topic. I basically want to know whether you guys think that the QE programs can ever be stopped in the future.